Let's discuss this with my legal experts, Avery Friedman, a civil rights attorney and law professor, joining us from Cleveland. Good to see you. And Richard Herman, a New York criminal defense attorney and law professor, joining us from Las Vegas. Good to see you as well.
Hey, Federica.
So there now is more imagery of, Michael Cohen and the highway and all of that, as you put it, Avery. So, Richard, is he making a good point? Does this only kind of make it worse and for Trump, but then simply make it better for Stormy Daniels' team?
Fred, the president is so unprepared and so unprofessional. When they hit him with that question, he was caught off guard. He didn't mean to answer that question, but he couldn't help himself.
That's right.
So he said, no, speak to my attorney. He didn't want to answer that. They told him, never answer this question. Like, don't think of the color red. He just can't help himself. So he did it.
So it should have been more of a no comment, but perhaps the president is thinking by saying, no, I don't know, is not giving any information. But you say just the opposite.
I didn't know about the payment to her, which means Avenatti's right. If he didn't know about the payment, he didn't know about the agreement. He didn't know about the provisions in the agreement, the representations and warranties in the agreement, the purpose of the agreement. If he didn't know about any of that stuff, then there is no agreement. There is no arbitration clause. There is no agreement. It's null and void. And Avenatti has the ammunition now to make that motion to have this agreement deemed null and void. And he should do it. He shouldn't play around. He shouldn't play cute. That's the relief they sought, to have this agreement knocked out. He has it now in spades. And as far as Trump's attorney goes, there's reality and then there's insanity. So the reality is 10 days before the election, the Access Hollywood tape comes out. They want to protect Trump from any more crazy news like this. So they move to shut her up. They all get together and they do that. That's the reality of it. The insanity is that the attorney, without discussing it with Trump, mortgaged his house for $130,000 to shut her up.
The point is
absurd,
so Michael Avenatti, the attorney, said that they're going to refile a petition to depose Trump.
Sure.
Richard, like that happen?
Yeah, under the National Arbitration Act, he's going to get that ability to do that, and the judge will order it this time around. Michael Cohen, if he doesn't already have a relationship with the grievance committee, disciplinary committee in the state of New York, he's going to now, because you can't do these things on behalf of a client without advising them about it. So he's got problems with that, Fred. And it's just preposterous. What a tangled web we weave, and first we practice to deceive. That's what's going on here. It's beyond juvenile the way they handled this, and now it's going to erupt in problems
it may be
for the
juvenile,
president
but it's
and Michael Cohen.
Very serious.
All right, we'll leave
and
it
one
right
other
there.
thing, Fred, just conjecture, because I don't know this for a fact, but Trump seemed quite concerned about the timing of when the Stormy Daniels thing erupted. And by the way, it was 5 years ago, not like 10 days before the election. They did nothing in 5 years to shut her up.
But it was dormant until it wasn't.
Yeah, there may be a prenuptial agreement, and there may be provisions in there that are going to have an adverse effect on Trump if he's fooling around.
Right.
So
we
it's
will
conjecture.
leave it there,
I don't know this, but it could be. So let's see how this unfolds, Fred.
Well, Richard Herman, Avery Friedman, thanks so much. We never have enough time for you, but so appreciate the time that we've got. All right, good to see you. Thank you.